Hi, my name is Mark Zabrowsky, and I want to help you become a better product innovator. Based upon over 30 years experience in creating new products, I have developed some very special insights and methods that I now want to share with this larger audience. In this video series, I focus on each aspect to the innovation function, from idea generation all the way through to product launches. This is not an intellectual overview. Instead, I intend this to be an inspirational guide with a practical step-by-step process about what you can do today to become a better product innovator, a smarter product innovator, a more imaginative product innovator. In this particular episode, I focus on the role of the innovation strategy. There are many, and it's important for you to learn and understand the outcomes and rationale for each strategy so that you are able to select the right strategy to support your business goals. I also pay particular attention on offering you insights about when it is best, when it is appropriate for you to pursue a more disruptive innovation strategy. Knowing which strategy to pursue for your innovation program is of vital importance to the success of your business. Take a look at this episode and let me hear your comments. When disruptive innovation is the right competitive strategy. Let's start with some questions. Do you know which type of innovation is best suited to your business and why? Do you know when to pursue a more aggressive, disruptive innovation strategy? If you are going to become a better product innovator, you need to fully understand the types of innovations, which to pursue and when. My goal is to help you select the optimal type of innovation strategy for your business, including when to seek a more disruptive strategy. In this lecture, I described the three types of innovations, their rationale and outcomes. I will explain how to establish the innovation strategy for your business and describe the 6 scenarios when disruptive innovation is the right strategy for your business. Innovation is the lifeblood of any business. Without it, a business will not survive. The basic goals: grow revenue and profits, keep business relevant, viable, appealing, and maintain, grow, or extend the competitive position. What are the specific goals of innovation? How are these goals set? It all starts with the business goals. Your business goals will establish the specific strategies and outcomes you seek from your innovation programs, ranging from modest all the way to changing the world. There are 3 types of innovations and 3 types of outcomes. The key is to understand which type is right for your business. There is a range to innovations with increasing risk and return, from linear innovations all the way through to high disruptions. Which type is optimal for your business? What outcome do you seek? Let's start with linear innovations. It is the most common form of new product development, representing about 90% of all activity in new product programs. Linear innovations are intended to maintain relevance, position, and share. The first to market such an innovation could gain share. Linear line extensions can improve position and revenue, and linear innovations typically require the least investment. Here are some examples I'm sure you are familiar with. Programs and products that add ingredients, new strengths, new flavors, new colors, new packaging, new shapes, new forms. Let's look beyond linear innovations. About 10% of all innovations are the disruptions that change our lives and can change the world. So what exactly is disruption? It's a change in the way we view or consider things, products that upset the status quo, and when there are disruptors who are winners, there are others who are losers. So let's talk about disruptions. There are two types. Low disruptions typically will revitalize a mature segment and spark sales renewal. They can change consumer attitude and behavior, can create and own new-to-the-world segment, and may offer dramatic new source of revenue. Low disruptive products create new categories or shake up existing ones. Let's look at some examples of low disruptions. Each of these products, when they were launched, created new segments to the world or new subsegments, and each of them changed behaviors of consumers for their particular areas, such as Pampers or white strips, or even the first handheld portable vacuum cleaner. Let's look at high disruptions. They provide rapid sales and share growth. They can create and own a new segment and users. They could render an existing product obsolete, and the impact on human activity goes well beyond the segment. High disruptive products change the world. The first needle and thread, one of my favorite examples of a high disruptive product. Without the first needle and thread, mankind would not be able to migrate to northern climates where clothing fashioned from animal skins was necessary. The first electric lighting converted night into day and opened up immense opportunities for man's productivity during the night and for social activities as well. The first birth control pills was a major advancement and disruptive innovation, allowing women to have greater control over their lives. Some examples of high disruptive products: the airplane, the printing press, and more recently the iPhone, which changed mobile information communication and social behavior. Why do we seek disruptions? If you aim higher, you have a chance to exceed expectations. When is it appropriate to seek disruptive innovations for your business segment? There are 6 scenarios when disruptive innovation is an appropriate strategy. 1. Maintain dominant share position. A dominant player in any market must always be the more aggressive innovator or disruptor. Kimberly-Clark was already a dominant player in paper goods when it helped create the new segment of adult incontinence products with Depend. Crest was dominant player in oral care, was first to launch OTC white strips. And Dr. Scholl's, a dominant player in foot care, was first to create self-serve kiosks for custom orthotic shoe inserts. Number 2, enter an entirely new segment or new for the business. A business that wants to enter a segment for the first time must enter with a disruptive innovation to gain any traction. Both Zicam and Coldies had no position in the cold category when they were launched. Tesla did not exist before it created the high-end electric car segment. Apple was a computer maker when it launched the iPod and later the iPhone. And Uber did not exist until it created the new segment in ride-sharing business. 3. Gain competitive advantage in a crowded field. Any business competing with many players can disrupt the landscape and rise to dominance with a disruptive innovation. Bayer, a brand of OTC analgesics, rose to dominance with Aleve all-day relief. Transitions Optical was one of many marketers when it rose to dominance with its launch of Transitions lenses that turn color in the sun. And Chemical Bank was one of many when it launched the first ATM machine, disrupting the retail banking industry. 4. Revitalize a mature or declining product life cycle. Disruptive innovations can recycle a business segment from mature or declining to early growth in favor of the disruptor. The very mature walking cane business was reinvented by Hurricane to become the #1 brand in the new premium segment. Red Bull and 5-Hour Energy both launched and dominated a very mature stay-awake business of NoDoz and Vivarin. And fever thermometry business was long dominated and based on mercury readers until digital thermometers were launched into dominance. 5. Defend against a competitive disruptive entry. Any business assaulted by a disruptor can best defend their position by their own follow-up disruptions. Sadly, I have non-examples here. Walmart and Best Buy are reacting to Amazon with their own online venue, but without disruption. The question is, will Me Too cut it? And question, when will the taxi industry wake up to respond to Uber? Kodak invented digital photography, but watched with no reaction as others exploited the new technology and disrupted its film business. 6. Achieve significant revenue growth. Any disruptive innovation launched for any reason offers the potential for generating significant revenue growth. Apple has soared in revenue and continues to do so with disruption. Google is unstoppable in the same fashion, and Amazon continues to expand, all being disruptors. So, what type of innovation is right for your business? You have to start by asking, what outcome do you seek? Choosing the right innovation strategy is vital to the success of your innovation program and to your business as well. I hope you've gained some insights here about which strategy makes the most sense for your business. Remember this, the innovation strategy that may have been best for your business last year might not be best this year and certainly might not be right for next year. The world changes every day, businesses change, and there's a need for you to constantly review your innovation strategies to make certain it is aligned with your business goals. Thanks for watching this episode, and I look forward to seeing you here on my next episodes.